Alright, so I'm making this video to help out my buddy, but if it helps you out, then sweet. Anyways, once you start playing Warzone, you will go to the first training with the lady, go through, kill a couple people, choose a couple options, whether you want auto fire, manual fire, stuff of that nature. Then it will jump you right into a match right away. You play that match. When you get out, you can't push like any of this stuff. However, you play the next match. After the second match, the actual second match, then you can go to different stuff. Like you can go to the store, and in the store, obviously, you have all these different stuff, blueprints, all this other stuff. If you go to day 0 right here, which I already collected them, day 0 is where you collect your free items when you pre-registered. You got this character, Ghost. You got like a thing that you can put on your gun. I believe you got a gun blueprint, but I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to check that out. But anyways, let's go into events. And it shows you where you have events coming up. Different stuff that you're going to be able to do in the future. And then underneath here, it doesn't say it, but it's called Gear Up. And then when you go to Gear Up, you can change stuff. So you can change your operator, click on it. It shows you all kinds of different operators underneath right here, and even other operators on top of the operator. So let's say you want this one. You see how there's a 2 there? You can click on it, and it shows you 2 different versions of him. So just because you like that one skin, it might have multiples. Like right here, there's 2. And I think this was all from the pre-register as well, or you got free. So there's this one, and then you can go to this one version, and you just tap on it again a second time to make that your character. So let's go to this one right here. Let's tap on it a second time. Bam! Now that's my character. But I would like to use Ghost, so I'm gonna have to go all the way back to wherever Ghost is at. Oh, that's one. Oh, here he is. And I'm going to tap on him. Now, these ones are all locked, obviously, but this is from the pre-register. Same thing with all here. This is a pre-register one. You can click on it. This is an emblem that pops up. There's a bunch of them, your country, whatever. And down here, your flag, same thing, flag or whatever. You can put down multiple ones. So the first one I had was the American one. I don't know why it changed. So that's the main one. I don't know why there's other ones for showcase. Not yet anyways. And obviously vehicles. You can go into vehicles. I'm sure there's going to be skins and all kinds of stuff that you're going to be able to attach. But if you come over to here, you can go to loadouts, your custom loadouts. You're going to want to go to that once you start, upgrading your stuff. You can go to your guns. Which gun would you like the most? Mine's is the M4. You can click on whatever you want. However, if you go over here, this is where usually the blueprints are and where you can change your gun. So if you actually have upgraded enough to have an optic, it will show it right here, which I do, and I'm going to equip this. So if I pick it up, then it will be there. Do I have a stock? Oh, I got a couple. I'll have to go through this to figure out which ones are better, but yeah, you get what I'm saying. So that's how you upgrade your gun, and then you can, like I said, you can make a loadout out of it. Now you also have down here the appearance. So this is your skins. So right here I have the large decal on it, right? But you also have the charms, you also have the camo, which, like I said, there is a camo I believe we got with the free pre-register, a Ghost camo, but I'm not 100% sure on exactly where it is. Because once you click on these, there's a bunch of sub skins as well underneath them. So these technically aren't the skins right here. Like if you wanted to go to the reptile, then you have a bunch of sub ones underneath it. But looks pretty cool. And where do we have to go now? Oh, HUD setup. So if I remember correctly, we just go to settings right here. and then it goes to everything. Your graphics, your control, your audio, everything. So obviously let's go to controls, and then you can go to manual fire and or auto fire. I mean, who has auto fire on? But let's go to custom HUD. And then you can customize your HUD right here the same way Call of Duty Mobile, you know, PUBG, all the other stuff, all the other games just like this was able to do. So I am actually going to set mine up a little bit differently. Last time I played, I noticed there was a huge issue with some of the stuff I was doing. Yeah. So even though this was for my buddy, hopefully it helped you guys out as well. However, there also is other stuff too. So if you fix your stuff, you know, you can set stuff to the size. You just click on it. Let's say you want to make it smaller, you can make it smaller. If you want to make it invisible, you can. I'm going to set all that stuff up later. But let's say you are done, right? You're done. You also have gameplay options right here where you can turn stuff on and off, you know, auto, you know, like the weapon auto pickup and stuff like that, and priority on which things you would like to pick up over others. So let's say, for example, you had a shotgun in your main gun class and you come across assault rifle, it'll automatically pick it up for you and drop down the shotgun. It has all of this stuff right here that you can change. Stuff I'm going to have to obviously go through and mess with too. There's also auto equip armor. I don't know if I want to do that because it might auto equip while you're in the middle of a gunfight. So I'm not 100% sure. One thing I noticed is that this has actually drained my battery tremendously. There is a section where you can change graphics. I might have to turn it down a little bit. There's also the interface where you can do different stuff as well. There is your sensitivity, which of course we all know we're going to have to change that around, especially me, because right this moment the guy's kind of slow. He's really slow moving for me, so I'm going to have to change a lot of this around. So how we got there originally was from the settings. So settings, all right here with the controls, and then it's all right here, whatever you need to change. Then we also have the graphics. Like I said, right this moment I have everything on uncapped, so I have the max frame rate uncapped right this moment. Everything's up super high. I might change around my field of view depending on how it feels, but this is a 2021 iPad Pro, the 11-inch. So for it to drain the battery that much in just a download and a couple games is crazy. I'm going to have to charge it up, then play a couple more games, see exactly where it's at. I may have to turn the quality down. Now at first when you're playing, it's going to look like a Roblox game. It looks blocky, it looks crappy, it really does the first few games. However, if you notice one of the screens that pop up before you jump out of the plane, it says that the graphics will get better during each game you play, because it's basically rendering into your device each time you play. So every time you come to a new section, it renders and renders and renders, and it makes it better supposedly over a period of time. Not 100% if that's true, but I can tell you that my last game that I played was definitely looked a lot better than the first couple. So I hopefully this helped you guys out, and if it did, you know, please give me a thumbs up, and I will probably make more videos on this. Thank you guys. Peace. Stay safe.